A first-place team that is playing its best baseball is a daunting test for even the most seasoned pitcher. In our Toyota quote of the day, Aaron Boone was asked how Cam Schlittler matches up against these Toronto Blue Jays.
They have guys that can hurt you in the lineup, but they take tough at bats. So, you know, strike throwing's key. That's something that Cam's done well in his career, in his minor league career, and going through this year. Like, he's attacking the zone. So that's going to be important, and then that next layer of having real success is the quality of those strikes too, and then the command. So, you know, he's got the stuff to go out there and do it, and hopefully he does.
Did you see that demeanor of his in spring training as well?
Yeah. You know, one of the good things about spring was getting to see him in some real competition, making real starts where he was already built up, even late in camp a little bit. So, you know, kind of getting a feel for him from a competition standpoint and competitiveness. You know, he's got a quiet presence to him. You know, he's not real animated, but you know, there's an intent, there's a fire burning in there, which I liked in spring training, and I noticed in spring training. And I like how he handled his first go around out in the big leagues, which is obviously always a big day in anyone's life.
Would Max have any restrictions tomorrow? Or is he
I don't expect him to. No, he should be good to go. You know, he's thrown a couple sides. He's kept his throwing program going from jump. You know, the first few days he just played catch basically with a Band-Aid on. That's been removed here, obviously, as he's got into the bullpen and things like that. So, you know, obviously you're paying attention to it, but there shouldn't be any restrictions.
You said that teams can bond or grow when you're going through struggles. Is there anything in particular that you noticed during this month here that you said that you might not have known about the team, or something you noticed that are handling something the right way? Or
I do think there's a steadiness to the group and a, you know, quiet confidence, you know, because, you know, we've been just okay for over a month now. You know, it's just been a lot of, you know, winning a few, losing some, couple little losing streaks that you always want to try to avoid. But I do feel like there's an underlying confidence with this group. You know, that said, we understand that we have to play better, especially within the division, if we're going to get to the places we want to go.
Anything new with Cruz?
With who?
Cruz, Fernando?
He started his throwing program because it's not fully healed yet. It's a slower throwing program, so I know he threw off, throw again, off. I think he's thrown twice so far. Today I think he's off, but he's doing really well. You know, I know he quote felt awesome after throwing the other day, so he's definitely. It's probably gone a little better than we expected, considering the high grade. So, but you know, it'll take some time to get him fully ramped up.
You say that the Weisiger stuff, you've still seen it be good. Is there something mechanical with him that's a certain pitch or something that's he's a tick off that he's making mistakes here and there?
I mean, I think probably getting consistency with his release point. Maybe he's been a tick off, and maybe that's lent itself. I think for him, you know, because the fastball, the sinker is such a good pitch for him, the two-seamer is like, man, getting it to the spots he wants. That sets him up for success. You know, the breaking ball's been a little inconsistent, but that's always kind of been his third pitch. The changeup's a good pitch for him, but it starts with the two-seamer. Like, when his two-seamer's where he wants to go with it, that's when he's at his best. And so I think maybe just consistency with the release point it is hopefully that last layer that will lend itself to that better command.